It's Friday, and you know what time it is? It's
What?
gamer time.
Oh,
Time for gamers.
We're
At
gaming.
last, the gaming hour has struck, and the gamers can now begin to game. Gaming is no longer outlawed. I need to stop saying game and gaming. It's starting to lose all meaning, and I'm only one sentence in.
Hi,
everybody.
gamers.
It's Retro Pals, Mascot Friday. Remember when we used to do this? Due to various circumstances, we had to put this on ice for a couple of months. Mostly because our Wednesday showcase streams started to get really out of hand in terms of coverage. I was all like, fuck it, we gotta take 2 streams to do this stuff now. We gotta cover everything. But now we're back in business, and we're ready to play some platformers. And you're here to rank them.
hi, folks.
If you're new to the show, your job here tonight is to determine whether these games are better or worse than Blubsy. It's called Blubsy now. Your job is to decide whether these games are better or worse than Bubsy, Claws Encounters of the Third Kind for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. That is Bubsy 1, the original Bubsy.
Original, thank you.
So yeah, original recipe Bubsy. Keep that in mind as you see tonight's games. We should see, I think we got a good batch here. I picked a whole bunch of games, all starting with the letter W, because I need a W. And Tess is out of here.
She let herself out. Let me close the door.
She is gone.
That was fast.
Man, judgment has been rendered upon us in record time by the cat. How y'all doing? It's been a week, but now the week is over, and it's time to play some freaking platformers. I'm ready for it, and hopefully Alex is ready for it,
Oh, yeah.
and hopefully everyone here is ready for it too. Alex, you okay? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm making uncle noises here. I'm good. Danny, did you know they're out of it right now? But HEB has a new kind of chip.
A new kind of chip?
Biscuits and gravy flavored.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
All right, cut the stream. We gotta go get some biscuits and gravy
Bad
chips.
news, they're sold out. They've been sold out for a few weeks. Thank you for the mega emote of that horrible teeth, Krungo.
Wow, Krungo, I made that expensive. Thank you for that very expensive, large current teeth emote. I appreciate it. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy.
boy.
Money well spent, in my opinion. All right, so Alex, why don't you thank some folks and we'll get
Oh,
started.
yeah. Thank you, Gretchen Lay, for the 76-month resub. 76 months! That's almost 1 month for every bad NES platformer. That's true.
That's almost true. Thank you.
Thank you, Noisette Cafe, for the 60-month resub. Sorry I missed the last stream, but I heard you collected Hudson B. I'll think of a better one for my 10-year sub. Sorry. No, it's good. We did collect Hudson B.
We had to collect Hudson B. Also, hope your own Hudson B is doing well.
I love Hudson's a cat.
Yeah, Hudson is a cat, and a cute cat at that.
The-
I think all cats are cute, really, but, you know.
What? Danny, there's a Lay's IHOP collaboration for a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity pancake flavored chip.
What,
We need
like
to
the-
get started. We need to get started before I die.
Hang on, that's a really complex flavor profile. That's like pancakes and fruit, and I guess they're going to include the sausages, too, because they have to, and it's got to be bacon as well. Wow, incredible.
Welcome to hell? Heaven? I don't know.
It was
I don't
discovered
know.
today that if rats ingest enough Dorito dust, they will turn transparent.
No, they won't.
Is
Really?
that true? Is that false? I saw it on our Discord. It has to be true. And with tonight's rat factoid out of the way, let's get started. So yeah, we're covering NES games, starting with the letter W tonight. I found out that we've covered almost all of them, from Wally Bear to whatever the fuck the other ones were.
Wagon Land.
Wagyan Land, true. So why not cover the rest? Oh, there's like 2 more Wagyan Land games. Okay, well, this won't be a complete look at the W's, but it'll be a complete look at the NES library games that start with the letter W. We're going to start with something special, though.
Okay.
We're going to start with this game, Wai Wai World 2. Now, you might ask yourself, why? Why World 2? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
I don't
Sepasai,
either.
thank you
Thank
for the
you.
50 W's. That's a lot of W's.
Man, we do not have 50 W's, but thank you.
I could use 50 W's.
I could too.
All right, Alex, here you
All
go.
right, my turn.
And why don't you, let's just let the,
Demo go?
yeah.
Okay, let's let the demo go. Demo, do your thing. Ah, Friday.
I will reset this for
Okay.
you. This one's kind of special.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you remember the original Wai Wai World?
Yeah, it was kind of convoluted.
Yeah, it was like this crossover game featuring a whole bunch of Konami characters. It was translated as Konami World. You may know it under that name, too. It had Konami Man and Konami Lady, and you could unlock characters like Goemon and Simon Belmont. King Kong was in there. Mikey from the Goonies was in there,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And I think Konami wanted some more of that crossover money by the time this one came out, because this is many years later. Wai Wai World 1 was 86. This is 1990, so Konami has all kinds of new talent aboard. They got new chips to work with to map that memory even more efficiently than before. So we're going to see how the second game in the series works out. Second and final.
Thank you, Marigold, for the 61-month resub. In science, the chemical element with the atomic number 61 is promethium. That's true.
Promethium. I see. Thank you, Marigold.
I feel so educated now.
Yeah, we're just full of fun facts today. Transparent rats, promethium.
I want to know, what is it in the Doritos dust that makes them transparent? And is it a Slim Goodbody kind of situation?
Yes, it
or
just
do
makes
their innards become transparent?
It just makes their skin transparent, so you can see their innards through their skin.
So it is a Slim Goodbody situation.
You know, saying
Okay.
that out loud, I wonder if someone was just trolling us, but...
It does feel like that.
This intro doesn't explain as much as I thought. Well, maybe if you can read Japanese. Wai Wai World is in danger again. You gotta talk to Dr. Cinnamon and assemble the squad.
Thank you, Proxy Glitch Cat, for the 67-month resub. Slim Jim bodysuit. That's Slim Goodbody.
Thank you, Proxy.
Does anybody even remember Slim Goodbody?
I don't think so. I think people only know about him through the Angry Video Game Nerd who referenced him once.
Oh, thank God.
So the AVGN is keeping the Slim Goodbody
Okay, that's good.
legacy alive. Oh, now this is a Konami intro. I've been wanting to play this. I've been really curious about this game, but I never played more than like 5 seconds of it before.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Carmen. But Konami, why?
Why, World? Why? Why?
Okay, people did make Slim Goodbody jokes about those rats. Great. Fantastic.
Alright, hit that 2-player option, Alex.
Oh, really?
Actually, you know what?
That...
For this one, we're gonna cheat.
Okay.
I want to give us infinite lives for this one because it's 2-player and it can be kind of hectic, you know. So let's do fucking infinite character time, infinite whatever. Every little angel. Every little angel.
Every little angel.
You know, I'm just gonna hit infinite lives at the top of the list and
hope it works.
hope for the best. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start her up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're player 1 in this case.
Oh, that's scary.
Suit up. So you get to choose a trio of teammates from these 4. There's Upa the baby, there's Goemon, there's Simon Belmont, and Bill from Contra.
Oh man, I want
there's-
the baby and Goemon and Bill, but they don't let me do that.
There's not that combination, unfortunately. There's also Fuma from Getsu Fumaden.
I'll be this one.
Okay. I want to have the team with Simon Belmont and the baby and Bill from Contra on it. You can't miss with that one.
Nah.
Gotta say, this game looks really nice. Much nicer than the original game looked. Then again, 86, they had really limited amount of things they could do with mapper chips and whatever.
Thank you, Barnacle Labs, for the 17-month resub. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, welcome to the weekend. But first, we gotta play some platformers. As is our regular punishment/duty. So the first thing you're gonna notice, this game's not non-linear anymore. They just straight up put you in a level and you gotta walk through it. Second of all, it's auto-scrolling, which is kind of unusual for this sort of platformer. I guess they just wanted to push you along, make sure you make some progress through the levels. Ultra Pancake, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. We're playing Wai Wai World 2 for Famicom, which is 2-player. So notice you have a double jump too, and the double jump feels kind of nice because you
Oh,
float
it does.
to the ground and you basically go the whole height of the screen. Now you can have that one, whatever that does.
That was really silly on my part. Thank you, Barnacle Labs, gifted a sub to Vespa. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. So at the bottom of the screen, you collected an item that allows you to transform into one of those guys. So once you're ready, hold up and push A to transform into whoever's highlighted. Hey, look at you! You're Simon Belmont.
Simon.
And look at me! I'm a baby. The ultimate team up, Simon and Baby.
Come on, baby.
People said it couldn't happen. So since we have infinite lives, I don't really ask you to judge the difficulty in this game. We're just here to have a good time. But if you like, imagine if this game had limited lives and was more impossible.
I love this.
It's pretty neat. It looks nice. It sounds great. The different characters you can turn into have different abilities, like the baby. If you strike an enemy with it, it turns into a platform that you can ride. I want to say we've ranked Biomiracle before.
I'm pretty sure we have. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so far.
Mm-hmm. It cuts a pretty slow pace because of the auto-scrolling, but I assume it's doing that so you can just keep up with the amount of enemies it throws at you.
Normal again.
Oh, sorry. Someday you'll be abnormal again. Okay, you can transform again.
Come on.
Hey! Let's go, Goemon! I'm sorry, that was an Alex.
You can't steal my bit!
I'm stealing Alex Valor.
You are! You are! Going on to the polls! Sorry. I got a 1-up. I guess
Nice.
it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, if the code doesn't work, then that may come in handy. I hadn't really tested it. The stream kind of came together at the last second.
Getting banned, Danny.
People can't decide whether they want to ban me or you. This is a good stream already. This feels nice. The controls are very crisp. There's no, like, momentum to your movement. You just move and you can stop. This is me talking about platformers. You can move and then stop.
Listen, it's been a while since we've done platformers. We've been
True.
too busy with, like... Oh my god!
I got a
hold
gun.
on. I'm glad the bullets can't hurt me.
I was about to show Goemon my gun. He probably would have been really impressed. They didn't have that technology back then. Now as Bill, you can actually shoot upwards, but I'm not Bill anymore.
Thank you, Nest Wyoming. 35-month resub. Appreciate that.
Hey Ness, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for going for the,
yeah,
I'll keep you alive if you want to go for the,
yeah,
shout out.
you. I just want to make sure I spell it right. Okay.
Alex is doing double duty right now. Also, just to prepare you this part, to shoot right, you press A, and to shoot left, you push B.
Okay.
This game isn't just a platformer. I've seen a little bit of later levels, and man, they throw a lot of different genres in this game at you.
It's cool, I'm alive.
You probably won't get there, but eventually you play a stage from Twinbee as Twinbee, like a vertically scrolling shooter. There's also like a vertically scrolling driving segment. There's a part where it's basically Frogger. This is it references a lot more Konami games than the first game did. But it doesn't reference the ones that come from licenses, which make it a little bit less surreal. They have Goemon fighting alongside Mikey from Goonies
Yeah.
and fucking King Kong.
Stop trying to attack me, I'm nice.
Style-wise, I guess this reminds me of Yume Penguin Monogatari, the Fat Penguin game.
I like the Fat Penguin game.
Yeah, it just looks like it though. I hear this game is much more varied and complex and tough. Anyone play this one? Do you have an opinion on it? Do you have a fringe controversial opinion on Wai Wai World 2 versus Wai Wai World 1?
I saw some people saying that 2 is more boring.
Yeah, it's less adventurous with its design. It's less crazed with the characters that it picked. It's not really a Metroidvania anymore either. You don't have to return to levels using the power-ups you collect from other levels. It's more restrained. So maybe that makes it less interesting to you. There's a lot of people on screen at once, especially for NES. Only a little bit of flicker, too. Shame we can only be the default characters here. I wanted to be, I wanted to put a baby up here in the air. Also, it looks like only you have infinite lives. Actually, it looks like neither of us have infinite lives, so cool. The code didn't work. Nice. I also got that impression from the auto-scrolling. It does seem kind of leisurely. I would have preferred to scroll the screen myself. Still, like the first game, I guess the emphasis is on the variety of gameplay as opposed to the quality of the platforming. That's not to say the first game was a good platformer, though. Like, the main issue with that game is is the fact that you had to go all the way to the right side of the screen before you can scroll it, and that lets you get hit by basically everything.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. I wish we could interact more in the two-player mode. I wish I could stand on top of you and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I wish I could throw you. Both one for the baby.
You got a transformation lined up, I think.
Okay, I do. Goemon now.
Can't go wrong with Goemon.
Don't boil me. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's all I know about him. He's like...
Bonus stage. Push A to boil Goemon. And his infant son. That's real history. You can't get mad at me for that one.
I know, but it's sad history.
Yeah, it's really grim, isn't it?
Can we talk about positive history?
Sure. What other stories do you know about babies being boiled? None? That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't. That's not... I don't have a lot of my brain space set up to something so horrifying. No. My brain is filled with things like the new chip flavors at HEB.
See? Okay, yeah, we should probably focus on the positive.
Yeah, they brought back their loaded nacho chips, so I bought a bag of those. It was like the last bag in the store.
Loaded nacho chips?
Yeah, you should try some of them. They're good.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah, they're really... I remember them from last year. They're really good. I always... I feel really bad, but I'm an absolute... I go nuts anytime HEB does their seasonal flavors. I'm just a little for it. I'm a little chip freak.
I'm glad they do that. I'm glad they do weird chip flavors. I'm all into that shit.
I like that they're also seasonal, so it's like, alright, you get biscuits and gravy for a month. That's it. You better eat them.
And the best part is, years later, you can complain about those not being available anymore. Be like, oh, this new chip's pretty good, but it's no biscuits and gravy available for a limited time in 2024. And all the kids will be like, wow, you're so cool, Grandpa.
Grandpa, you remember all the chip flavors. Biscuits and gravy, everything bagel. It's all in your brain, Grandpa. Do you remember my birthday? No.
So I noticed the scroll speed actually picked up here. It looks to be like twice as fast as it used to be. So maybe that's something that does throughout the game. It'll speed up and slow down. Grandpa, tell us about the Mountain Dew Wiki.
Oh yeah! Chad posted that in the Discord the other day, and I was looking up all these flavors of exclusive Mountain Dews at restaurants, like Applebee's Mountain Dew and stuff like that. Isn't that crazy?
Taco Bell has a Mountain Dew gelato, apparently.
That sounds disgusting.
Apparently it's really good.
Well, shit, I do love gelato.
Stay tuned for RetroPal's food reviews.
Actually, I was gonna say there's a new gluten-free pretzel flavor. You want to know what flavor it is?
What?
It's an official tie-in with Vlasic. It's Vlasic dill pickle.
Oh, ugh.
I want it so bad.
That's an Alex flavor right
but
there.
But it's like $6-7 a bag, and I will not pay that much for gluten-free pretzels. That's too much.
It's a little much.
It is.
We could do better.
You can actually. I could just get I could just get pickle juice and soak a bunch of other pretzels in them. Hey, it's Battleship.
Oh man, with 2 players you can lock this guy the fuck down. Look at that, that's cool. If we had better timing, we could probably make it so he never gets to move at all. Yeah,
better
get fucked.
Timing, I mean slam on the thing. Yeah, KFC has like Sweet Lightning.
Sweet Lightning?
Yeah, it's their Mountain Dew flavor at KFC. It sounds disgusting to me.
I guess not as good as Baja Blast.
Nothing is as good.
They're gonna be chasing that Baja Blast high for the next like freaking decade. You know
They're never gonna. Baja Blast was literal lightning in a bottle. They are never doing that again.
Literal lightning in a pot.
Literal.
Drink that lightning. Oh shit!
We're in Goemon World now.
Oh my god! No, you know what this is? This is based on the arcade game, Mr. Goemon. That's cool. It looks just like it. There was a couple of Goemon games for Famicom at this point, but they didn't really look like this. They looked, I don't know, different. But I'm more familiar with the arcade Mr. Goemon, which I really like, even though no one else does. I'm glad Konami remembered. What if Contraman invaded Goemon's world? Do a little something like this.
Bang, 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 bang.
And check it out. I just noticed we're not auto-scrolling anymore.
Nope.
We're scrolling. We're manual scrolling. You know, even though the infinite life thing didn't work, we're still making pretty good progress, even with us being distracted talking about biscuits and gravy and pickle chips or whatever.
Yeah, disgusting foods. Yeah, no, I'm curious about I like dill pickle chips a lot, so I'm curious. They actually have creamy dill-flavored cheese puffs, HEB does, and it's like tzatziki a little bit. Cheese puffs, it's very strange.
Bill looks like he belongs in Shinchan. He kind of does.
He does.
They chibi-fied him a little bit. You know, he chilled out. He got chibi-fied just a little bit after the Alien Wars. That does things to a man, you know?
It cheapifies a man.
Yeah. I can't believe they're paying tribute to Mr. Goemon specifically. It's like they did that just for me, so thank you, Konami. I appreciate
You're welcome, Danny. We do everything for you.
We love you!
You know, you say I don't have infinite lives, but my life has not gone down from 1 this entire time.
Oh, okay. Maybe it just stops at 1 then.
Yeah,
Alright, we'll take it.
I have died a lot of... I should be dead, like, 12 times over.
Or maybe we're just fucking awesome.
No.
Maybe we just rule so much the game decides not to drain our lives. I'm liking this one. What do you think?
I like it. I like this quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it looks like my lives are not going down either.
Nice. This is actually Alex's level of side-scrolling, but then again, we do have infinite lives, so...
Yeah. I just know that 2-player is more chaotic than usual, so give us a little bit of a boost. The other games tonight I'm not going to bother, I think.
Oh, good. So I can show my true gamer prowess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get those 1 credit clears in. Get your freaking Wrath of the Black Manta 1cc. Yeah, get your freak on. Arcade PCB flavored potato chips. Now, what does an arcade PCB taste like?
Plastic, I assume?
Silicon? Probably like silicon.
Have you ever tasted plastic?
Never ingested it.
Okay. I don't like the taste of I assume it would taste like Nintendo Switch cards.
Dude, with 2 players, you can just lock down the
Tastes like
buttons.
cigarettes, huh?
Yeah, probably, if it's from a Japanese arcade from the 80s.
I saw someone smoke a piece of meat with 500 cigarettes.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I only watched the first one where they're like, it's fucking disgusting, and I'm like, yeah. The thing is, they weren't even nicotine cigarettes. They were like those non-tobacco cigarettes. So it wasn't even tobacco.
Oh my god. That sounds awful. Alright,
Yeah,
do we
I'm
want
pretty
Don't
sure it's
Booty Island, or do we want RPG Boy Island?
RPG Boy Island.
Alright. You got it. So I guess this has branching paths and different levels, too, so you're not going to see every single level in the game every time you play through it.
I would never. Just the idea of meat smoked in cigarette smoke.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
the
thing
worst
ever.
idea I've ever heard in my life. I'm glad someone did that,
I'm so curious.
so we didn't have to.
though.
Yeah, RPG Boy Island is the sequel to Fuckboy Island. Oh, we made it to the Twin Bee part. Nice. And this is just straight up Twin Bee. You got a shot, you got a bomb, you gotta juggle the bells. You know how they do in Twin Bee. Get hit by the enemies. Uh-oh. I think our infinite lives cheat has finally run out.
Uh-oh.
Go for it, Alex. You can do it. You could save RPG Boy Island, formerly Fuckboy Island. It could just be the Twin Bee 3 engine. Yeah, that was kind of recent at this point when this came out. Yeah, just 1 bee. You hate to see it.
Bee die.
Man, and it was over a little faux RPG world, too. I saw little characters going around and stuff. Man, I like this. But, in the end, it's not important if I like it or not. What's important is if you like it or not. Folks, is Konami Wai Wai World 2 for Famicom better or worse than Bubsy? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy if you think it's better. Give us an RP Devil Bubsy if you think it's worse. Yeah, Alex is bringing up the official rankings.
There we go.
Oh, I saw Bubsy there for a second. And yeah, the password uses, it's from Quarth. Man. What a loving tribute
Angel,
this is.
Angel, looks like it's all angels, baby.
Yeah, I don't see a single Devil Bubsy there. Wow, wow, wow. Or should I say why?
Why? What was that voice, Alex?
Let's never do that again.
I agree with you. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, so it's better than Bubsy. Why don't you Control F for Wai Wai World 1? Folks, do you think this is better or worse than the first one? The first one was really jank. It was 86 or 87 or so. There was only so much they could do with the technology. It was really ambitious, though. You had to go in and out of the levels. You had to find different items for the characters. Better than 1. It's better. They made it better.
Okay, so it's better than 1.
Okay, all right.
How much better?
Easily decided. What do we got up here?
We got Gex.
We got Gex. Is it better than Gex?
I think so.
All right.
I also think it's better than Bug 2.
Can you Control F for NES? It helps if I can just rank this among other NES games.
Okay, we've got Wai Wai World. There we go.
Yeah, can you make it search for previous?
I am, but it's unfortunately gives us Genesis.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And SNES. Okay,
All right.
we got Pizza Pop.
This is better than Pizza Pop.
Getsu Fumaden.
Oh, is this better than Getsu Fumaden? That's actually a pretty good point of comparison, I think. Fuma came a couple of years after the first one. It was basically in between these two games. Getsu Fumaden better? That's kind of what I want to say, yeah. So what do you say between Fire and Ice and Super Back to the Future 2?
I agree with that. Chat,
Let's do it.
you down?
Fire and Ice, the Amiga classic. Super Back to the Future 2, the Super Nintendo game that's actually a good Back to the Future game. Let's do it. People are calling this the feel-good ranking of the year. I feel good about it.
I feel very good.
Nice. Wai Wai World 2. It's in the books. We're back. We're officially back to ranking this shit. I know this music. This is in a Konami puzzle game. You know, the mobile one that's just Picross. I started playing that again recently. I guess they took it from Korth or whatever. Okay, I'd call that a W.
Hey! Okay.
So for our next game, why don't you hand the controller over to me, because this one requires a little bit of explanation. This actually ties into what we were covering on Wednesday, so forgive me for my historian bullshit I'm about to put you through.
Oh, you know everyone hates learning about video game history on our channel.
We mentioned that Wonder Boy in Monsterland, aka Monster World, aka I'm not going to do this, one of the many reskins of it was a game called Sayuki World. We're not going to rank this one. This one is just Monsterland, except reskinned officially by NMK and Jalico. Let's play a little bit of this one just so you can get an idea of what it's about. So it looks like it's not Wonder Boy. It looks like its own original game with a terrifying cartridge label. But actually, it's just freaking Monsterland. What the? And the ROM's broken, so that's cool. All right. It's not supposed to look like that, but just use your imagination. This guy's gonna give me a sword. Yep. And you go around stabbing snakes. Yep. I assume one of these buildings we're gonna have to fight a boss. Probably this one? Or is it this one? One of these buildings has a boss in it. There we go. Yep. Yeah, it's just Monsterland. They changed it a little bit. I think the level designs are slightly different, but I don't think it's different enough to be worth ranking on its own. Anyway, they made a sequel to this game that wasn't a reskin. It was called Sayuki World 2. Now, both these games star a guy by the name of Son Goku.
I know that guy.
I don't know if you heard of that guy. The Monkey King, the guy who made the famous journey westward. And here he is in his own exclusive sequel that has nothing to do with Wonder Boy or anything, I swear. So here you are, Son Goku. You're going around with your stick, And this looks like a very Japanese game, a game that could never ever be localized, ever, no matter what. Well, guess what, Alex? They did localize it.
Okay.
They localized it under the name Wampum.
Ah, this game.
And instead of Son Goku, you play a Native American warrior who, according to Moby Games at least, is the first Native American console game protagonist in a reskin of a Son Goku game. We'll take it, all right? All right, here you go.
All right. Let's see if this is good.
And that's the last time I'm going to mention Monster Land or Wonder Boy or Master Higgins or anything this stream, I swear. They changed a panda to a brown bear, and then they called it... they just called it a day. They also gave your character a little feather in his hair.
Yeah, this is very much the same thing.
Yeah, it's not so much they designed it from the ground up to star a Native American character. Around this time, they were going to release an NES game that did have a Native American starring character called Ultimate Journey. That's a prototype I've been looking for years. So many magazines reviewed the final version of it, there has to be a copy out there. Even now, so many years later, someone has to have a copy of Ultimate Journey.
Who has it? Give it.
Who has it? I'll dump it. I'll dump that ROM.
Dump it right into the toilet.
Hey, no, that's history. We don't put history in the toilet.
That's true, we don't believe in that. How to get revenge. Okay, whatever, it's fine. No, no! Get out of here! Little boy, no!
Yeah, I really want to see that game. I also want to see Wild Boys, which was another game that Bandai was going to release back then. We actually found a prototype of that with Wild Boys written on it, but it had been reflashed with a copy of Kickle Cubicle, of all
Aw,
things.
boo.
That happens sometimes. Back then, developers would often trade games between themselves and, like, reflash them. Just be like, here, you don't have to buy this. Here's a free copy of Kickle Cubicle.
Getting my ass beat. Oh god. Okay,
That's a big spike. I was looking into if other games starred Native American protagonists. There's actually not that many. There's like the Turok games, of course. There's the original Prey.
I was thinking about Prey.
Prey is such a funny game. Not the Arcane Austin remake of Prey, but the original ass Xbox 360 Prey. That's a really funny video game.
All I remember about that game is that the protagonist seemed embarrassed to curse.
Yeah. Oh, is this too loud? Should we turn down the game a little bit?
Yeah, let me turn it down here.
Yeah, just slightly.
There we go.
Yeah, where's that New Kids on the Block game? I want it.
Oh, did I do Sacred Woods? Did I do Magic Forest? Where was I?
No, that was just an intro level. You get to
Oh.
pick which level you go to next.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. Aw, I know there was a box. Someone bought the box. Paid a premium for that New Kids on the Block NES box.
For some reason, I thought that box was fake.
They made it. They
I
printed it.
Ugh.
Yeah, no Donnie Wahlberg on the NES. Almost. We came so close. Yeah, forget Hellraiser. That would be a fun game to find, but I think that game was literally destroyed when they converted to Wisdom Tree.
They had a priest excise it or whatever.
you can't reskin this one. It's called Hellraiser. We can't just call it Jesus Razor. Or maybe they could.
They honestly would have, knowing them.
He is risen. You know who else rose? Pinhead. I've never seen any of the Hellraiser movies.
Me either. I think it's about a dimension of pain or something.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
And
yeah. Like you do the puzzle box and then you're fucked, basically.
Yeah, it's like, ow, I hurt really bad. And I'm like, that's just,
And a guy's like, ooh, I got pins all over me face.
ain't I scary? Ooh.
He's British, too, for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really bad Brit, I'm sorry.
You turned Italian.
I did.
You did such a bad British voice, it was Italian.
I'm being like my heroes, the Sopranos.
I'm noticing this game has a lot of vertical scrolling segments. Not something you typically see a lot of in these NES platformers, aside from like Mario 2, maybe. Mamma mia! Oi, mate, I got pricks on me face. Good. What kind of exclusive potato chips do they have in the British Isles, do you think?
Oh, they have all kinds of crazy flavors over there. They got, like, tomato chips.
Yeah?
Yeah, the ketchup chips look really good. I don't know if that's Canada or Britain or... Stop that! Or what?
Black pudding chips? I don't even know if you're making that up. I'm just gonna assume that's true. Oh, this game has a low health warning buzzer. Not a fan of that. It's a big skull. I gotta say, these levels seem really short and breezy. They cut a nice pace. Oh,
Oof.
damn. And you only get one life, apparently. Alright, you want to hand it over?
Here you go.
Alright, what level should I take on? I guess this one.
Magic Woods.
Yeah, at least we got Rap Quest without Vanilla Ice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can up and down stab in this too, a la Zelda 2. I love a good down stab.
Oh, I heard about the hoisin duck flavored of chips. There was apparently a squirrel flavor of chips in the UK as well.
Squirrel?
Yeah. There was also the full English breakfast flavored chip, which won a contest, so that one exists still. I don't know. I'm assuming you haven't eaten squirrel, Danny.
No.
I hear they're kind of greasy. That's because my great-grandma, back in Alabama, used to eat squirrel and possum, and they're not good, apparently. They're
Yeah.
greasy. They're very greasy.
You had to take what you could get back then.
Yeah, no, that was the style at the time.
I'm so bad at this. Luckily, I can pick different levels. How about the water test? Yeah, squirrels are greasy. I hear that about bear as well. Don't eat bears.
Done! I only eat bear, like, in very rare occasions.
Like what?
Well, if I go to I want to say, I know they sell venison, but there is a few indigenous-run restaurants in America where they serve traditional, like, dishes like that. So
Oh, okay.
I would eat that. I would eat, like, because, like, I'm not gonna trust any chef who's, like, not had experience cooking bear to cook bear. They're gonna be like, I don't know, make it into a burger. I'm American.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
I wouldn't trust one of those trendy restaurants.
Yeah. Oh my God. They would be like bear a la cigarette, and it would be they would smoke the bear meat in cigarettes.
No, they would just have a bear who would live a long, healthy life with a cigarette habit, and then once the bear passed on of natural causes,
You would eat the bear.
then you'd eat the bear for that delicious smoky flavor.
I'm just imagining this poor bear just like just
Smoking a
clawing
pack
you
of
because-
Newports every day.
He claws you because you buy him Winston's instead of, like, I don't know, Virginia Slims.
I like this bear. He sounds cool. Let's hang out with him.
No, I don't smoke anymore. I can't hang out with Smoking Bear. He's gonna claw me because I'm not smoking.
I kind of like this game. I never put much time into it, but I have seen people play it as part of, like, speedrun competitions and whatnot. And this game, for being a Jalico game, is surprisingly normal. I'd expect to have to make excuses for this game to be like, well, it's okay if you like Jalico games, which no one does but me.
I do. I'm a Jalico head, a Jalico freak. There's
Good.
some of us.
There are dozens of us. I wonder what these items are we're getting. They're probably important.
It's fine.
Like, how do you... More.
Okay.
That's when you push select. It just says more. I think I can use the items somehow. If only I had the enclosed instruction book.
There's a bear in the World War II Polish army who drank beer and smoked. You know what?
Whoa.
I can imagine that.
What a cool bear. Graphics in this not too bad either. I could see why they brought this over when they did. I wouldn't say it's going to compete with Mega Man or anything, but it's a nice looking and sounding game.
You know how they use dolphins in warfare? Do you think they're gonna use bears again?
Maybe. Anyone want to tell me about the history of bears in warfare?
No, no one tell me about the history of bears in combat.
Tell me about the war bears.
Whoa,
cool guy.
Whoa, we got a cool guy here. Yeah, the sprites in this game are great.
I'd say that's one of the best things about this game, the sprites. They're so cartoonish, full of character. Oh, you can do multiple consecutive down stabs, a la Scrooge McDuck's Pogo Bounce. So you know I'm all about that shit.
Oh man, that Polish bear would carry crates of ammunition during combat.
Wow.
Man, that bear's done more for the world than I have.
Totally. Shit. Did you know video games can be kind of hard?
Yes, I know that all too well. That's why I play easy games like Fatal Labyrinth.
You and Jeff Gersman, he's a big fan of that game, did you know?
It's really fun. It's really fun just putting on a YouTube video and just kind of grinding through and dying and saving your state and dying again and then accidentally saving your state after you've died and you're like, no!
He's a real Fatal Labyrinth head. I didn't see that coming, but he just started streaming it one day. And then he got far enough where the music changed and he was like, okay, that's all I want to see.
That's cool. I haven't gotten that far yet.
The first stratum does have the best music in that game.
Thank you, Cactus B, for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Hey, Cactus B, thanks so much for the raid. How did your anniversary stream go? Hope you had a good one. We're playing platformers, as we usually do here. We're trying to rank them on a big master list, if anyone hasn't seen this before. Right now we're playing Wampum, which is a US localized version of Sayuki World 2.
And Sayuki World 1 was a reskin of Wonder Boy.
Yeah,
so.
it's complicated. It's a whole thing. Alright, so while I fumble through these remaining levels, why don't we rank old Wampum on the list? Folks, if you think this is better than Bubsy, give us an RP Angel Bubsy. If you think it's worse, give us an RP Devil Bubsy. We don't mention this often, but Bubsy is not that bad. In our list, it's considered like the true neutral, the ultimate middle-of-the-road game. Back in the day, it got like huge review scores, but nowadays Bubsy's star has fallen for various reasons.
Looks like mostly Angel Bubsies.
Yeah, that's a lot of Angel Bubsies, damn. Alright, so it's above Bubsy. Where on this list should we put this thing? Can you type capital NES and then like search for the exact casing? Assuming our word processor is complicated to do that. It may not be.
Match case. Okay, let's go. Alright, we got Getsufumaden, Battletoads. Is this better than Wai Wai World?
What do we think? Is this better than Wai Wai World 2, which we just played? Anyone have any thoughts on that? This does seem to have a little bit of a brisker pace.
Better? Okay.
Alright, moving on up. What's the next?
Is it better than Battletoads on NES?
I'm not the one to ask about that.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not a Toads fan. I would say this is better, though, if you're asking me. What's the next NES game up the list?
Next up there is A Boy and His Blob.
Oh, that's a hard one to compare it to. How about the next one up?
That would be The Wing of Medulla.
Oh, I love that game. That just got translated today, officially. The Sunsoft is Back collection is on Steam and Switch. Medulla's pretty cool. What's above Medulla?
Above Medulla is... If I can get past the Super NES's. Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy, and it's pretty far up there. It's at like 215.
Alright, do one more.
Wacky Races.
Do we want to put this between Flintstones and Wacky Races? The other games beneath it, A Boy and His Blob and Medulla, are kind of janky games that have a nice quality to them. I'd say this one is more well-rounded, more what you'd expect from an NES platformer. Worse than Flintstone. Krongo, I appreciate your devotion to the Flintstones brand. Oh yeah, Bill was playing Medulla just a couple days ago. He beat that game. I'm gonna have to do that.
Chad wants us to go further up, man.
Well, what's the next one after Flintstones, then?
The next one up or the next one down?
The next one up.
Rutsurun Desu Kawasu Hawaii Iku.
That game had a lot of good jokes in it. That was mostly just a joke platformer. Man, how do we rank all these? These games have so much different stuff to consider. Alright, go above Utsurun Desu.
We're going really far up here. That would be Banana Prince.
Banana
Actually,
Prince.
It would be Hudson's Adventure Island.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this isn't better than the original Hudson's Adventure Island.
I agree.
So let's put this between Adventure Island and Utsurun Desu, let's say.
Okay, how about below Pole's Big Adventure, above Asterix and the Secret Mission?
I love that. That sounds great to me.
I'm just gonna do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Wampum. It's way up there. No matter which version you play, the US version or Sayuki World 2, you're gonna have a pretty good time. Not bad for an NES platformer. Good job, Jalico. NES Adventure Island 1 is kind of a classic. I'm not gonna fuck with Wonder Boy. I told you I wouldn't be. we already did our contractually obligated Wonder Boy fucking with on Wednesday.
Nice.
Sorry, Krongo. You can make your own list where this is worse than the Flintstones. The Flintstones NES game wasn't that bad. That Super Nintendo game, though, oh my god. Worst game featuring John Goodman's likeness. It could be. Alright, what else did I have planned for this stream?
You have this planned. Can you see it?
Oh man, yeah, okay. So here's a game. We've thrown a couple of softballs at you, some games that are generally well liked. What if we played something that's a little more controversial?
Okay.
A game like Wolverine.
Wolverine, more like Wolverine. Because he's a dog man.
Is he?
No.
I thought he was just like a Canadian with a steel skeleton.
Yeah, he's just a Canadian with cool bones.
Alright, there's your backstory. Canadian with cool bones. Wolverine. So this is by Software Creations, who doesn't have a great track record. They made some okay games. They made Plock. They also made Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge, which is not a good game by any stretch. If anything, this game does have the, that little kick he does. Is that a combo? If anything, this has the Tim Fallon jams.
Sure does.
Now, if you remember the nerd episode about this game, the one thing he couldn't get over is the fact that you can use your claws by pushing select, but if you do, every time you punch using them, you lose life. And that's kind of messed up, considering that Wolverine, doesn't he have, like, healing abilities?
He does.
Like, yeah, just deal with it, man. Walk it off. Oh, it's got generation-based damage, too. Nice. Hella Ernest Evans style. And it makes a cool noise when it happens, too.
Danny, I have bad news.
This is even better than Wampum?
No.
No?
No. This is not better than Wampum.
Is it better than Wonder Boy?
I got booze.
That's cool. Wolverine's last name is Howlett? Is that true? I don't know if I believe that. I guess he does have a last name. That would have to be the case. Cartman, thank you for the 50 bits. The name for cheetahs. Someone grabbed the wrong dictionary.
Like,
So he's a cheetah man, you're saying. Interesting. The claw loses health on punch. You don't even have to connect with a guy. If you whiff and hit the air, you still lose the health. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, add that one to the old Cheetah Fact bot as soon as he gets back from vacation.
No. Okay. You can't... Oh, you can crawl. Okay.
Why can Wolverine crawl? I guess that makes sense. Real life Wolverines do that.
I guess they do.
He's stronger crawling? Is he like Spider-Man? He's a baby.
Yeah, Bio Miracle.
That's your old friend
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. Oh, now this looks like a Software Creations game. This is serving Treasure Master at the moment. I think that's a game we still have to rank. Treasure Master is a hell of a game. Cartman, thank you for the other 50 bits. Which is tougher, this game or the tree stump from Logan 2017?
No!
You're gonna have to be the one to answer that, I think. Thank you for the bits. Wow, you already game over?
No, I'm continuing. It's okay.
Alright.
It's okay. Okay.
Isn't there a Wolverine movie out now in theaters?
Yeah, Wolverine and Deadpool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
For other people to see.
It's made a lot of money.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the Deadpools.
Me either. I've heard they're okay, but I don't watch.
I watched the X-Men movies until the one with Juggernaut in it, and he said, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch," and I was like,
Yeah.
I think these movies are kind of over now. It wasn't just that, but oh, that was cool. If you lose all your health, you just drop like a stone. Remember when superhero movies were kind of novel and they only made like 1 or 2 a year?
Yeah.
That was a time that existed.
Us real heads know that the next trend is going to be Minions movies. Everyone is going to be making rip-off Minions.
Is that going to be
Minions, the Kinions?
The Kinions. Hey, Jordan, welcome. Yeah, this is, oh, shit. Your message scrolled off before I could read it. That's so tragic.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm stuck in the water here. That's cool. Oh, I died.
Looks like a zoomed-out Game Gear game. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? We have ranked a bunch of X-Men Game Gear games. This is starting to look like a real Software Creations level design game, which makes sense because it was them.
I hate how hard it is to get out of the crawl, by the way.
Do you have to push up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop that!
I like that there's all this shit just poking out from the ground that you can barely see, and it just drains all your health if it hits you once. Do you get one continue? Cool.
Danny, you play.
All right, Alex has handed the controller over to the Wolverine expert, which is me. Title screen looks good. You can tell that's him. Yeah, so you can push select to bring out your claws, but look at your strength down
Oh
there.
my god.
You just punch and it drains away. I don't think it's even that much more powerful than your punches even. So if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna be trying to avoid these enemies instead.
That's smarter, honestly.
And collect these delicious burgers. Ugh. That little kick he does as a finisher is so funny.
It's so bad.
Put your heart into it, Logan. Or whatever his last name was, Stevenson.
Yes, famous X-Men, Logan Paul.
The guy, that was just a guy in jeans. He came from a different game.
Yeah, I like that guy in jeans who just appears.
Oh, the controls in this are very stiff. This does not respond like you would want it to.
Man, I can't wait for Biffo to enter the public domain and they make, like, horror films about Biffo. Thank you, Carmen, for the 100 bits. 100 pits, too. 100 peach pits.
100 Biffos.
I've heard that those public domain horror movies based off of, like, Winnie the Pooh and whatever, I've heard they're really bad. Like,
I've heard that
really
too.
Bad.
Blood and Honey, yeah.
Yeah, the Blood and Honey guy's doing a Pinocchio movie.
Oh, of course.
It's gonna be a movie.
It would be pretty funny if there was just a collection of 3 or 4 directors who all had their own take on whatever became public domain that year.
That's the thing. I would like that. I would love to see different takes other than just the most cynical one. I want
that guy, is he rocking out on a guitar?
No,
That's
he's
what it
rocking out with a rocket launcher. Rock launcher.
Hang on. What's the science on this?
'Cause his bones are metal.
Can magnets attract adamantium?
Yes, it's actually a big problem when he fights Magneto.
Oh, well, you would know, actually, because you know more about comics than me.
I remember that from one of the X-Men movies, but I don't remember which one.
Alright, so they paid at least a little bit of attention to what the character should be and what his his weaknesses are. And this doesn't play terribly. This isn't the worst NES game I've ever played, but it is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, there was that one year, the year of Pinocchio. That was a few years ago when there were all those Pinocchio movies. Do you remember that, Danny?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So
I guess I blocked that out.
There was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Then there was the Pinocchio with Pauly Shore. And I want to say there was another... And then there was the live-action Pinocchio.
The nude puppet loop.
Yeah, a different one.
No, wait, you're right. Yeah, it wasn't Pauly Shore in that one. It was...
No, Nude Puppet Loop was a different movie. Pauly Shore was the one with the cat man, I think. And Pauly Shore was like, "But father, I want to explore," or something like that.
Look at that animation.
Yeah, father, when can I go on my own? This is going to be your Biffo, yes.
You push the attack button to raise yourself in water. That's... Alex, you didn't really tell me how fucked up this game was.
It is! I wanted you to find out on your own for funsies.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you died.
Pinocchio picks up horse poop? Pinocchio, no. Pinocchio, you're better than this.
No, Pinocchio's not. Pinocchio's done a lot of things. A lot.
This background art is really uneven. Like, the face here looks pretty good, and the fact that they shade it and add shadows and stuff is nice, but some of it is just, like, really undetailed and strange. It looks like something out of Kiwi Craze or some shit. Pinocchio is not better than that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Point taken.
Pinocchio's a bit of a...
He is just a wooden boy.
He's a shitty little boy, too. It's kind of intentional that he's really awful. The Martin Landau Pinocchio got a sequel. Really? Okay. I haven't seen any of the Disney live-action movies, and I don't have Disney Plus anymore, so that's never gonna happen.
Oh, I can't leech off your Disney Plus anymore.
Yeah, it's been so long since we canceled it.
I've forgotten.
That you have, yeah, that's basically why it was canceled, because literally none of us were using it. And I'd rather watch, at least Max will occasionally have, like, you know.
I was waiting for them to add the real version of The Simpsons, and then I stopped caring.
Yeah, they did eventually do that, but is it worth it? Is it worth it to be haunted by live-action Pinocchio?
I guess not.
Yeah. So
when you fall in the water, you fall really fast. You accelerate, like, to a point where you can't really recover unless you mash really fast. Like, jeez.
Danny, can we make a Pinocchio movie? Everyone else was doing it.
Well, what's stopping us?
Well, let's see.
Bubbles?
Yeah, and they're killer bubbles, too.
These bubbles are harmful. Come on! Wolverine got killed by an Amiga bubble.
I think if we did it, it would be a CG movie. We would both voice. One of us would voice Pinocchio, and the other one would voice Jimmy the Cricket.
Yeah, Jimmy the Cricket.
And I think it would go something like this.
Okay.
Hi, Danny. I'm Pinocchio. Do you like me?
Ah, no!
Crap! You're supposed to like me. I'm the likable guy.
What's this voice you're doing, Pinocchio?
I only eat meat smoked in cigarettes.
That makes sense, Pinocchio. I wish you hadn't done that. What's this Alex Kidd bullshit? This looks really...
It's very Alex Kidd.
This is very demanding for... for such an early level. And Wolverine died.
That was a good way to die.
Yeah. This game is pretty funny. I don't know if it's fun. It's adequate. It's a licensed game that isn't completely terrible and worthless. It's just...
Thank you for the 100 bits, Cartman. Yeah, I do believe my Pinocchio would be friends with the Roberto Benigni Pinocchio. Danny, have you seen the Roberto Benigni Pinocchio?
I have not.
I have, and I just remember being really terrified by it. I remember watching it because I was like, oh, Roberto Benigni, imported film. This ought to be good. Why did I think that?
What the... Did you see that?
Yeah.
They put a burger on the freaking...
On the thing that kills you.
Y'all, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this Wolverine. I know a lot of kids probably had this back in the day, and compared to the X-Men game that came out before this is definitely better, but... Maybe I'm just not good enough. You fell for my devious burger propeller trap. I should have seen it coming. Classic saber-tooth goof.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark, Danny. Trial by terror. Well, how's that thing?
Is this just a different game now? This is...
That's just Daft Punk.
Hold on. Now hold on a second here. It's RoboCop and Dr. Robotnik. They fused into one and they hate Wolverine. Now, wait a minute. Software Creations wouldn't just pick and choose assets for other games they were developing at the same time, right?
No.
Like maybe they were making bootleg Castlevania or something?
Danny, this kind of sucks.
Surely they have more respect for the license than that. Wow, that's... Huh. So, Wolverine for NES. Is this better or worse than Bubsy? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy while I play from the beginning. Let's give this game its proper due. Let's give this game its proper Mountain Dew.
I see a lot of devils. Let's,
Yeah, I could see this being Devil. There's no real reality I can see where this scores an Angel with someone unless they played it back in the day and they got really good at it. I will admit this does seem like the kind of game that would be fun after you learn all the tricks in the levels and you can just breeze through it. There is a satisfaction in learning how a bullshit game works and then beating it at its own game, but it's taken on its own as a first-timer. I'm not having too great of a time with it.
There's one.
The way he just sinks after he loses his last bit of health. It's looking like Devil, huh?
I'm thinking it's Devil, honey.
Yeah, the people have spoken, and this is a Devil Bubsy if I've ever seen one. Bill is the only defender. Bill, I appreciate you. But in the end, Wolverine has to suffer the fate that the people said it should suffer.
First NES game below Bubsy is Puss in Boots. Is this better or worse than Puss in Boots?
Worse.
Worse than the Bugs Bunny birthday blowout? I say worse.
Yeah, worse.
Worse than Dino Wars, the destruction of Spontaneous.
What do we think about that? That Dino Wars game was pretty bad. It was just kind of average. It wasn't really... It didn't have any of that kind of infuriating bullshit that this game has. Worse? Alright, let's keep going.
Let's see. Next up is Mickey Mousecapade.
Oof. Mickey Mousecapade, huh? I don't like that game. What's below Mickey Mousecapade?
Mylon's Secret Castle.
Mylon's Secret Castle we kind of underrated in my opinion, but what's next?
Atlantis No Nazo.
Why did we rank all the good games below Bubsy?
Danny!
We have to redo the entire list. It's been poisoned. Alright, what's beneath Atlantis No Nazo?
Total Recall.
This is better than Total Recall.
Okay, so
I'll give it that.
Atlantis No Nazo and Total Recall.
I know people are gonna give me shit for liking Atlantis No Nazo. Maybe I should rank this above Atlantis. Maybe it should be between Atlantis and Mylon? What do we think about that? I'm willing to make that concession.
I think between Marsupilami on Genesis and Bats and Terry on Famicom.
Ooh, Bats and Terry. Now that's a proper bad game. I think this is better than that, at least.
Okay.
So, we want to do this?
I think so.
Can we live with ourselves, knowing that we ranked Logan in the bottom half of the list? Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
So, pretty good considering this is an LJN game. On the other hand, probably not something you want to pick up and play nowadays. Still, for a game that you may have had as a kid as one of the 3 or 4 NES games that you owned and had to play the shit out of, This had its purpose. This had its time, and that time is not now. Wolverine for NES. At least it's not the 16-bit Wolverine games. Alright, what do we got next? I think I know what's next, actually.
Let's see here. Next up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, here's another controversial classic.
Controversial?
Some people like this game. Some people replied to my tweet earlier and they were like, oh hell yeah, Wrath of the Black Manta. Meanwhile, other people have been like, Wrath of the Black Manta.
I always assumed this was based off of the supervillain character Black Manta, but I guess not.
Nope, this is its own thing. I rented this and thought it was the coolest because I love ninjas. I bet you had the same experience as a lot of kids did back then. Bad news, children are vanishing from the streets of New York City. Some people think the kids are being kidnapped, but the police and FBI have no leads. Maybe they're in on it. Parents are afraid to let their kids go outside in New York City in broad daylight.
Will this case ever be solved?
Let's call in the ninja cops.
Ring! Could be calling in the middle of the night. Hello.
Did you just wake up dressed as a ninja?
Hello, Manta. Master, what's up? You've heard about the disappearing children in New York? Of course. Well, it looks like the kidnapping theory was correct. Huh, how's that? Well, they've taken several children, including my youngest student, Taro.
Well, now it's personal.
Taro's a sharp boy. He left a clue, so we found a letter at the scene. It says, please send help. We have been kidnapped and are being held near the waterfront.
Read all the Q jobs. I was thinking it too, but...
This time I got to the bottom of this.
yeah, might as well.
I'll find Taro. Put an end to this madness.
I'm already dressed for it anyway.
Yeah, I like that he woke up in his outfit. He must... I could not do that. I sweat too much in my sleep. It's just disgusting.
This game, I will say, is kind of neat.
What?
The character is quite large for an NES platformer. The action is pretty fast, too. It plays a little bit more like Rolling Thunder than, say, your traditional Wolverine or whatever. Now, those brown guys, you can do that. Oh, loosen up, man.
Here's your boss.
I don't know. Wow, thanks. I know you have special moves you can do by charging the B button. And I think you get an unlimited amount of those. I forget how you switch between them, though. Yeah, there you go, that's one of them. So who's played this, and do you like it? This always seemed like kind of a mid-tier game to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope the kid movie.
Aha! It aged poorly, has Karate Kid vibes. Is that the Joker?
Ah, no, I just follow orders.
And yeah, as Arnold mentioned, this had a Japanese version that was pretty heavily reworked when it got released in the US.
Wow.
It was called Ninja Cop Saizo over there. And believe it or not, the character art and the intermissions was even more amateurish looking. Like, it looked like shit. So what they did when they brought it over is they hired a guy who just traced a bunch of pictures from one of those How to Draw Comics books.
That's cool.
So like the face of the guy you occasionally interrogate, he's like on page 1 of How to Draw Marvel Comics or something.
Oh, sick. Okay. I guess there's nothing in here.
There's things in some of these rooms. I know it's helpful to go in them because when you kill all the enemies inside, you get a health restore. Yeah, it was specifically How to Draw Marvel characters, so that's pretty neat. As for whether that's better than original but amateurish art, who can say? Yeah, you can't just casually plagiarize anymore. You can't release a cowboy shooter and call it Gunsmoke. People are going to compare it to the very famous show Gunsmoke. You gotta call it Gansumoku, which Capcom literally did.
I hate him.
Thank you, Paul, for the link. Yeah, there's there's all the differences between the two versions. The Japanese version looks really funny. And this is just plagiarized, but at least it looks more presentable. That's what it is. How to Draw Comics the Marvel way.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Just straight up traced. Pretty cool. has some depth to it. You can interrogate certain enemies, or you can just kill them. I don't know if any of them tell you anything useful, though. I've never played much of this to find out.
Oh, super great friend. Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hey everybody, we're ranking NES platformers here tonight. This is Wrath of the Black Manta for NES. Kind of like a mid-tier ninja game. It's no Ninja Gaiden, but we're trying to discover whether it's better or worse than Bubsy, which is our thing we do here. Appreciate the raid. Thank you so much.
Ow.
What do you think of this one so far, Alex?
I am not too hot on it, I gotta say. I'm trying to be hot on it a little bit, but
it's not terrible. It's better than Wolverine, I'm gonna say that much. That's the game we just ranked.
I agree with that. I do agree.
I'm really curious to see what people think about the Bubsy issue, though, because this one could be a close call. Oh, right, they changed the music for the US version, too. I was playing the Japanese one earlier just to compare them. And I could say the changes they made seem okay. They made for an overall better game, I think. And it was mentioned earlier, but the guys you interrogate in the Japanese version, they end up all getting assassinated before they can tell you anything interesting. Like, every single time, you catch one and they're like, okay, I'll tell you everything, blam! And then your ninja's like, shit, they got another one.
How did I die?
Yeah, this is basically Ninja 5.0. Basically, it's pretty much just as good. How did you die?
I did not mean to go to end, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Start it over. Oh yeah, this was a Taito release over here. In Japan, this was released by a company called Hugo, which is a company only I know or care about. They mostly made games based on Airwolf, of all things. And then they made this to capitalize on the ninja craze, I suppose. More like Ninja 5 Below.
I was gonna say more like Ninja 5 Below.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Man, I've never taken you to a 5 Below. You've never been. You don't know the experience.
I've been in one.
Okay, wait, no, we have gone, haven't we?
No, wait, I've been in a Sunday morning.
Oh, that's different, yeah.
That is different. Sorry, we're talking about we're talking about low-tier places where you can shop and find various things. This is
we're talking about low tier.
This is a low-tier platformer. It's completely different. Not missing much, I see. Right, yeah, the developer, not Hugo or Taito. This is a company called AI who made these really slapdash NES games, including the unreleased Time Diver Eon Man, which we at Lost Levels dumped several years ago. Glad we found that one.
I'm fine, I'm not mad.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
You having a good time?
Yeah, good time, great time. Love the sky.
I believe you. You sound so believable right now.
I'm very believable.
5 Below is the only place you can buy Evil Eye chips? Alex?
That's true. There are exclusive items there, including exclusive. 5 Below is where you can get Twitch streamer / Fortnite YouTuber collab gear for really cheap.
Oh, nice. After it fails at real retail.
Yeah. There's some guy. He had a whole section at 5 Below with all of his Fortnite stuff. His name's like Bug. I don't know. You could get all the Bug stuff, and it was just like it was just like these $5 headphones and streaming mics and any gear you would need to stream. But
anyone a fan of the YouTuber named Bug? Apparently.
Bug, I guess, was his name. I don't know. I don't pay attention to who's popular.
I forget where it was. Probably a Goodwill. I did see a bunch of dumped like Minecraft YouTuber figures. I don't even remember who it was, but they were just there. It's always funny when things like that show up. Like I think was it LGR used to do those things, and he would find them dump a whole bunch of Max Payne 3 Collector's Edition statues and like Duke Nukem busts from Duke Nukem Forever. Hope he has an alternative account called Bug2. Now, why wasn't there ever a Bug3?
Thanks, I thought I was going to die here.
Thanks, kid, who probably wasn't traced
No
either.
chance of that now. If you shoot the wall on the right, you'll find a hidden door. Great. Have you found out anything else?
Alex, this kid's a New Yorker.
Yeah, 4 kids are trapped in a secret office, but I don't know exactly where.
Great New Yorker accent.
That's okay. I can take it from here.
I'm from New York City.
Is this the door you said to shoot?
I think he was talking about inside that room. Hey, wait a minute. That kid
This
just
child
lied to you.
me.
New York City?
This kid's made in New York City.
That kid lied to your face. That was
He
cool.
lied to me. Well, he's not getting saved. Sorry, kid. Back in the cage with you. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to...
Alex, you have 1 hit point left. Make it count.
Okay.
Like that door?
Yeah, I think that's what they mean.
Surprise! Alright, Alex is now handing the
Handing
controller
the controller
over.
over.
And now I'm gonna play this thing. I've only played a little bit of this game. It seems... well... I shouldn't reveal my feelings on this so as not to taint the vote. Never taint the vote. But I'm gonna try and do my best here. Maybe I'll uncover some hidden quality I didn't see before. Oh, you gotta skip through this every time?
Yeah, it sucks.
Ring, ring, hello. Children being kidnapped on my day off?
Shucks.
Shucks.
I just hate the way this guy moves. I feel bad for saying that, but I don't like it.
He's very slow and stodgy, for a ninja especially. This power is pretty cool. Yeah, I read about the final boss in, I think, Nintendo Power back in the day. Like, there was some convoluted way you had to use all the different powers in a certain sequence, otherwise you couldn't beat the game. This seems like the kind of game that would be a popular rental back in the day. I don't know anyone who owned it, though. Shoot at the underground wall. Thanks for narrowing it down. This wall? This wall?
They keep telling us to shoot at walls for door reasons.
Ha!
Oh! Okay, maybe I was wrong.
There are secrets. You just have to shoot it like 5 times. There's something here. There's some sort of video game to this video game. Damn it.
Yeah, it's too easy to die in this game is my complaint.
It's
but
really
that's-
easy to die.
That's my complaint in all games, really.
You're a pretty fragile ninja. That guy ducked.
I hate how good you have to be to kill those guys. I'm sorry. I don't have the fast reflexes to make this ninja survive.
Well, now I'm just gonna go around shurikening all the walls. Are you a hidden door? No. Wait, there's probably one over here, right?
No. Let's see what chat says. Hey, this sucks. I mean, I don't disagree. I hate this. Okay.
I'm trying to make a case for this. This is a game a lot of people played back in the day, and some people may have fond memories. So I don't want to just crap all over it.
That's okay. I'll crap all over it. Meh.
So based on what you played, you're not a fan.
No. But I can see why people like this game. It's got a ninja in purple, always nice.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
It's got graphics that are pretty good.
It's a game you could buy if they were out of Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm picking up some health here.
Okay, that's fair. This is a very ambitious game. I respect that.
Yeah. For who made it and when it came out, it's pretty... The graphics are pretty good. Characters are very big. You got this guy.
You like this guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't want to hurt you. All right, I did a little bit of kidnapping. But I don't know what they're all about. I just wanted to kidnap because some guy told me to.
I just like kidnapping. What can I say?
It sounded like a fun time, all right? What are you, the fun police?
Danny, I've never kidnapped anyone.
Hey, me either.
You sure?
Actually, yeah, it's probably time to admit that on stream.
That you've kidnapped before?
Yeah,
Okay.
a couple times. Who hasn't, though?
Listen, the 90s were just different, okay?
Some guy told me to kidnap some kids, and I don't ask questions. I was like, okay, you probably know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. He went, wahahaha, which made me trust him.
It is kind of neat. You can go in these buildings, and there's stuff in them. Yeah, nice. We're looking good.
Good, I'm glad that we've all got a bunch of kidnappers.
All right, now's the time to admit it. Our chat is a safe place. The police aren't watching. Come on, be a good boy. I don't want to hurt you. Who's in charge of the kidnappings?
I don't know, but it's a pretty big organization.
What's the name of this organization?
Walmart.
I don't know.
How do you not know who you work for, dude?
I guess the pay must be good.
Oh, yeah, the Lindbergh baby.
You ever find that guy?
No! Not at all. That baby's gone. Sorry.
Shoot at the wall to the left side of the pipe. This pipe? That pipe.
Oh, that pipe.
I wonder if having a bigger POW meter matters, or if it doesn't. There's many things I wonder about this. Oh, it looks like that went out a little bit further with more POW. Alright, what do you know?
Alright, I'll talk.
Okay, finally, someone who knows something.
I don't know anything, I swear.
Wait a minute, you can't just say, okay, I'll talk, and then be like, actually, I don't know anything.
I love this game.
Maybe the whole dialogue sequences thing isn't as impressive as I thought it was, because no one ever fucking says anything. Got my health back at least. If it was me, it would be a really tough call saying whether this is better or worse than Bubsy. I have a feeling that no matter how it gets ranked, it's going to be pretty close. Alright, here's the one with the kid.
Hi, thanks!
You already read this kid's dialogue. We know about the Southern New Yorker kid.
Sorry.
4 kids are trapped in a secret office, but I don't know exactly where. That's okay. I can take it from here. How about you? Come here.
Oh! Oh. I don't know. I've never seen him. Business reasons?
Business reasons? I guess that's a little bit better than I don't know, but oh man, we got
kidnapping business reasons.
we got a hell of a pal now.
That's the funniest.
That's probably the funniest thing you could say.
Yeah, no, that makes me want to put this game above Bubsy. You know, it's not worth it.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's business, all right? We all have our own business.
NASDAQ dictates we need to kidnap children.
Look, the stock market. You seen that thing? Top of the door and shoot the left wall. I assume this is it.
Oh.
This leads to 3 more doors, at least. Alright, this is a nothing room. What about this one?
L.
I'll take that L.
There's a child. That's not a child.
Okay.
Woo!
Does this kid know anything useful? I guess we haven't seen this one yet, so you can do your thing. What's the matter? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Who are you, anyway?
The Black Manta. You heard of me? Oh, alright. The stupider this game gets, the more I start to like it. There's something about this. Something about this whole Black Manta thing. I think I can get up here. Maybe I can. Yeah, here we go.
Hey. Didn't even give you life. Yeah, I thought it was based on the Aquaman villain Black Manta myself, and then when I found out it wasn't, I was just like, what? Anyway, jeez, thanks for letting me out. Why'd they kidnap me? My family ain't rich or anything.
You editorialized there by saying ain't.
Yeah.
Seems to be drug related. You don't use drugs, do you?
No, I don't.
Good. Don't let anyone get you started on drugs. They're a dead end.
Okay.
Wow, this came as an anti-drug message. That goes for the rest of you, too. Don't get started on drugs. They're a dead end.
Yeah.
No one who watches Retro Pals uses drugs, and is certainly not using them right now.
No one. No one.
And if they are, I just reported you to the police. Sorry, I shouldn't make you paranoid on
I was
purpose.
gonna say, don't.
What kind of business you in?
Okay. Top secret info on each country's weak points.
Oh, okay, so all of a sudden this guy knows everything. What do you do with this information? Ah, well, we were lucky to get what we got.
Yeah, don't do drugs, do kidnapping instead.
Right, yeah. Free legal kidnapping. That's the way to be. Tiny is hiding in the next building. Aim for his head. Tiny, huh? Any of you guys seen Tiny around here?
No.
Did Tiny make this hole? Why are these buildings all— Whoa!
That's Tiny!
Alright. Cool. Tiny looks like he was also traced from How to Draw Marvel comics.
He looks very traced. Oh my goodness, Tiny.
Alex, I have a confession. I kind of like this game.
I get it, I get it.
This is stupid. I like stupid games. Tiny, how you get so big?
I just do.
I just do?
Yeah, he just did! He did the do!
Some kind of Mountain Dew ring.
Yeah, yeah, if you get Red Lobster as a special Mountain Dew that makes you huge.
Wow, cool. Let's
That's
go.
why they went bankrupt. Ooh, actually. Okay, that was quick.
I beat a level.
You did it! Much better than me! Black Manta, as a reward, I'll initiate you into 2 more ninja arts. They are the art of invisibility and the art of the spider.
Cool.
Make good use of them.
Someone's infiltrated our security system.
Who? We don't know. But he took out Tiny.
Not Tiny.
Tiny's been defeated. Yes, sir. What should we do? Don't worry. We'll go to Japan. Ninja are there. Whoever this guy is, you'll never get past them. Now, patch up Tiny and then send him back to headquarters.
Oh, I'm glad Tiny's okay.
Okay, good.
So I guess you can swap out your different abilities? That's something. Whoa. Whoa.
It's a lot of...
Huh. Well... What do?
Use an ability. That's what chat said.
Alright, that one's not much help. That one's not much help. Maybe I can fly or something.
Can you jump down off this ledge, like downwards?
No.
Not down either.
Not this one either.
I would assume it's the art of the spider or whatever. It's the art of the missiles.
Okay, while I figure this out, why don't we rank Wrath of the Black Manta? So based on what you've seen, is this better or worse than Bubsy for Super Nintendo and Genesis? Give us an RP Angel Bubsy if you think it's better, or an RP Devil Bubsy if you think it's worse. We gotta do this. We gotta give the Black Manta the rating he finally deserves after all these years. I kinda enjoyed it. I don't know if I would call this a good game. It's not really defensible as an Angel Bubsy in my eyes, but still, I tend to kinda like these janky, strange games that try to do their own thing.
This is Wolverine code. I feel the same way, but I think a lot of people feel differently.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of both, actually.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of angels, a lot of devils. Crappy but cool is a good way to describe it, actually.
I've seen equivalents, too, so...
Man, what's it gonna be? Have you seen more angels or more devils? This may be a really close call.
Let me do a quick visual check here.
Wouldn't want to play it, but it's fun to watch. Oh, well, glad we made it fun to watch, at least. RP Bubsy. Slightly positive equivalent?
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
That's what it's looking like. Okay, well, against all odds, Wrath of the Black Manta, better than Bubsy. Wow.
Is it better than Pinocchio on Genesis?
I'd say so. What's the next NES game up from...
That would be Amagon.
I saw Jeff Gerstmann play Amagon earlier today. I like that game too. That game is also stupid, but kind of good. So it would be in good company with Wrath of the Black Manta. I don't know if it's... You think it's better than Amagon? Okay.
I think it's around the Amagon range.
Okay, let's say it's better than Amagon. Let's say... How about we put this directly below the Wand of Gamelon?
I agree with that.
This whole block here is like stupid but enjoyable video games if you're in the right mindset.
All right, below Zelda, above Demolition Man for Genesis.
I could do that.
I agree.
Let's do it.
All right, that was.
There you go, Wrath of the Black Manta. Oh, that's how you do it? The demo just showed me how to do it. You just take the kite from the guy and then you fly. All right, sure, whatever. Wrath of the Black Manta, an enjoyably stupid video game. We love to see it. We love to see it. Alright, is it in? We rank this?
Yep.
Alright, we've covered a whole bunch of NES games starting with the letter W tonight. And now it's time to cover a game that has honestly gone way too long without being on our list. Previously, we covered the Game Boy spin-off of this game, which is incredibly terrible. Do not play that game. However, on NES, this was actually a pretty popular trilogy back in the day. So let's go ahead and play the first game of that trilogy. This one.
Alright, here we fucking go.
Yeah, sorry, it's not Whooper Mario Brothers. I had this game back in the day. I owned this game. This is legit. I owned this game as a kid video game. So I'm probably not going to be very fair when talking about this. You ever play this one?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That was never good.
This game got the jams, that's for sure. Really good music in this one. It's rare, so probably David Wise, I guess. Yeah, the sequel is the one that really has people divided. I had that one too, and I gotta say, I didn't enjoy that one as much as this one. Yeah, it is David Wise. Yeah, it's just got that sound to it.
It does.
All right, Alex, the first thing you got to know about this game is that your sword is active when you jump at an enemy, so you can just jump in enemies and you'll kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, see? That's why I kind of like this game as a kid, because you could just jump around endlessly and not worry too much about hitting the B button. You just jump into everything. Iron Sword drove you crazy as a kid because you could make it all the way to the last boss and could never beat it. That game is so hard. The thing Iron Sword does is it lets you get all the way to the last couple levels and then it cuts off continues.
Do I need a key?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna spend all my time looking for that. Whoa, I saw something magical up here.
This basically has bump combat, yeah. Like there is a sword attack, but you never ever use it. You're just always jumping into stuff. You're a hoppy boy in this game. Alright, so Alex, in the interest of time, I'm just gonna spoil this game. What you're gonna do in each level is collect a certain number of gems, and you're looking for the exit. And once you find the exit, you need to pay a guy a certain number of gems before you can go in. So really, this is more of an exploration-oriented platformer. There's all kinds of hidden shit, different places where you can find hidden caches of gems and whatnot.
Oh, cool, the cool death music is playing. I really like the death music in this game.
Yeah, I do too, actually. It makes you feel really stupid when you start hearing it, because it's all like, hey kid, you're gonna die. Here's the music that tells you when you're about to die.
Am I playing right?
Yeah. I also like the dude's weird acorn helmet. This game is very charismatic in a lot of ways. I know a lot of people who play it for the first time nowadays, they don't see the appeal.
I can see it.
But for a 1987 video game especially, I think this one, it did okay. Not to influence how you vote. I gotta keep the voting, fair.
I remember the exit being up high. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can get to it by doing what you're doing now. You just climb the inside of these trees. Yeah, I played the shit out of it as a kid, too. It was... Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I liked this game because it was easy. Way back when, before I was any good at video games, I just appreciated this for being a game that I could plow through. Because it has infinite continues, and it starts you off instantly from where you died every time you die. So with enough time, or a long enough afternoon, you can just pretty much bulldoze your way through this game by sheer force of will.
I'm trying to jump the other way and it won't. Door shut. Okay, there we go. Stop that!
You can do it.
I saw the key.
Yeah, there you go. Let's freaking go. Alex is finally learning the ways of wizards and warriors. It's true, there wasn't much pressure to play this game is the thing. Like, so many games had limited continues, or you can only take a few hits before you died. So many unfair enemy patterns to learn and whatnot. For reference, another game that I had as a kid was the NES port of Ghosts and Goblins. Which, if you know anything about it, it probably won't surprise you to learn that I never got past level 2 without cheating as a kid. That was the wall. Meanwhile, this, I appreciated it for just being a game I could put in my NES, play for a couple hours, and be done. Like, done. Like, I don't just give up because it's too hard for me. Yeah, NES Ghosts and Goblins. I also had... Are you okay? I also had Castlevania 1, so it wasn't all bad. Despite the Alex noises, I think Alex is enjoying this too.
I am.
Okay, that's good. Fah! Says Alex.
That's the noise you make when you die, I'm sorry.
That's the noise you make when you experience the good gamer feeling from playing a good game.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, what happened to Rare? Just a couple years after this, they would make Battletoads, which is like the ultimate soul-destroying game for kids. Meanwhile, this is just a nice little adventure you can plow through. Yeah, it's the fa of approval. You're doing good.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Damn, okay.
You're almost at 100 gems. And true, Rare made a whole lot worse than this. They made a bunch of licensed games that are just basically junk.
Good lord!
I hope you like precision jumping.
No, it's actually one of my least favorite things.
I'm kind of disappointed they left this series behind on NES. They never made a 16-bit game. There was that horrible Game Boy game I mentioned, which we ranked. Do not play Wizards and Warriors X.
Fuck!
That is a bad, bad video game. That bird's like, hey buddy, you okay?
No, I'm not.
To its credit, though, yeah, Rare made a shit ton of games back then, so of course there'd be a few stinkers. Rolls of ZZT, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? Probably ZZT.
I'm assuming ZZT.
We're ranking NES platformers, as we usually do here on Fridays. As we usually do. I'm usually a deer.
You are, honey.
Yeah, in my off hours when I'm not a streamer, and I'm not playing the role of an anime character, I'm a real-world deer.
That explains a lot, actually. Mostly the antlers in the house.
Yeah, they kind of get in the way, huh? Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Thank you for trimming them.
Wish.
It's a really perverse bit of lore. I retract that. Alex does not trim my antlers in real life.
That's because that's not what happens in real life with antlers.
You don't trim them?
No, they shed every year.
Oh, that's right. They just naturally shed. All right.
Okay, I want to get on that.
Service Cane, thank you for the 50 bits. The X in Wizards and Warriors X was the Roman numeral X. They really wanted to call that Wizards and Warriors 10, huh? What was... I don't even know what they were thinking. Thank you for the bits, though. What a weird way to end the series, too.
No!
It's okay, just get a couple more gems on your way back up, and you can beat the first level. You're gonna do it all on your own. It's like watching a baby take its first steps in Wizards and Warriors. You know, I bet a baby could beat this game.
Stop that.
Not to shit talk you at all. Like, but for real. A baby, given enough time and resources, could beat Wizards and Warriors 1. I don't know what kind of resources a baby would need. Trim me antlers, darling. I'm always saying this. Thank you for the bits, October. Alex, it's time for my trimming. We gotta trim the cat's claws and trim my antlers. Oh, I guess you got all the gems from this one. Maybe in the gray door?
Where's the gray door?
To your left. Yeah, I'm not being shit-talking, I'm just patronizing.
Yeah, but the problem is anytime I jump, I go right into that door. See?
Yeah, it's okay. You gotta learn to take every fall gracefully, because you will fall a lot in this game.
And now I can't go in this... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think you left a couple behind in this
Well, I've
tree.
got 102 anyway. Let's go.
Oh, okay, well.
Let's climb to the top.
Yeah, a baby with some prep could beat Wizards and Warriors. Baby just like, look, Mom, just equip me with like 6 or 7 bottles full of milk, and we got this. We're gonna strap in 1,000 babies in front of 1,000 NESs. Cool. Now, there's some secret stuff in this level you're not gonna get, but I don't want you to worry about it. I just want you to beat the first level of this video game. I got this, says the baby.
Right there.
True, it requires very little in the way of object permanence, so it's perfect. You can just duck. And, yeah.
And
You did it!
Do I go down?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
You're going down into the bee tree. It's full of bees. Oh, I'm enjoying this, seeing Alex play through a childhood favorite for the first time. It really highlights this game's failures and just how weird it is. But also I like it. There's 3 different potions. The pink one makes you jump higher, the blue one makes you run faster, and the red one makes you invincible. There's also a whole bunch of shit in these treasure chests that Alex isn't gonna get.
Get out of my ways.
Alright, this is the toughest jump in this level. I think you can do it, though. Diaper percent.
Am I able to get the generators?
No. The bees just keep on coming. Is this game Downwell-esque? Yeah, in the way that you descend a lot. That's kind of true. The same was true of Wampum, which we played earlier. That had a lot of vertically scrolling gameplay.
So can I...
You can go through that door. You can make that jump. It's just kind of a tough one. Oh, it closed right in your face. Brutal. Nice! Let's freaking go! It's okay, you'll get him next life. Yeah. Get that freaking skull. It's true, I don't think this game would have been releasable if it didn't have infinite continues, because shit is just constantly on your ass the entire time you're playing. You did it, Alex.
I did it.
Congratulations.
And now it's your turn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
No, you get the babe, I see.
You beat the level, I'll take the babe.
That's fair.
That's called division of labor.
Yeah, I trim your antlers.
Yeah, we have a whole system here. Don't worry about it. I handle the babes. Alex trims my antlers.
It's really funny watching deers shed their antlers because they just shake their head and their antlers come off and then they just like run away like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're probably not expecting it either.
Yeah, it scares the shit out of them every time. It's funny.
I guess there's not much else to say about this game that I haven't said already. Just, again, a really good game to play as a kid who's not very good at video games, because you can just throw yourself at it and eventually you'll see the ending. Oh, I wonder if I can make this jump. This is a real tough jump. I think you need to collect a potion for this.
I think I remember that too. I only know about this game because I had one of those tips and tricks for NES games, the Kodak ones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The Skip Rogers ones?
Yes, actually. And
yes.
It featured Wizards and Warriors in one of them. There's something... I gotta show that on my stream once.
Skip Rogers is a classic. Remember, in Top Gun, don't be afraid to land.
I watched that tape so much as a child.
That's why, yeah.
I didn't have any single game on that video, by the way.
I would watch tapes, I would read magazines, and I would just find that shit fascinating, even about games that I never had. I'd just be like, wow, that game sounds so cool. Friday the 13th, wow.
Yeah, basically. I was like, I wish I could play Wizards and Warriors. And now I am.
Yeah, you're living the
So,
dream.
who wins now?
Take that, Skip Rogers. You piece of shit.
I just mostly remember all the really bad Metal Gear
No!
tips. Did you get the wrong potion?
Yeah, it deleted my previous one. I was gonna make it, too. I beat this game so many times. Again, not to understate the value of a very easy video game and a very young child who is bad at games. I think you can barely make this jump if you're frame perfect. I shouldn't do this. This is boring to watch.
It's okay.
We'll give it one more attempt.
Okay.
And it's for an item you don't even really need.
Is it like the Boots of Knowing or whatever?
No, it's the Feather of Feather Fall.
Oh, I remember that now.
Let's fucking go. Never had any doubt. I'm the ultimate king gamer. With antlers.
With antlers, okay. I respect that, though.
The king deer of gaming. We've established so much lore in this episode tonight. Now when I go out to conventions eventually, I have to make sure to wear antlers to keep up the kayfabe.
God, and we're gonna have to make them? I guess in Texas, we've We can probably find, antlers pretty easy. We just go to a thrift store or something.
Yeah, true. Or take them off the wall of the bar.
Yeah, just be like, you distract the bartender, and I grab the antlers.
And the hooves. If they got hooves, I'll take those too.
Okay, so there is a saloon. Danny, as a San Antonian, have you ever been to the Buckhorn Saloon?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Uh-uh.
Well, it is purported to be one of the oldest saloons in Texas.
Okay.
And it features a big museum dedicated to, like, taxidermy and also the Texas Rangers. And it's covered with taxidermy everything on the walls.
Wow.
And I kind of want to go. And I can't really eat anything there, but that would be the perfect place to steal deer hooves. And
well, now
like
they're going to
that.
be expecting us, so you just outlined our entire plan.
Well, hopefully, luckily I don't think they watch Twitch. Maybe they do. I don't know.
They have us on right now. They're watching us.
Oh, God!
They're like, what the hell? We liked you guys. They're planning to rob us of our precious hooves and antlers? What the fuck, dude? I think I have enough gems to exit. Unless it needs 200, which it might. No, we're good.
Nice. All right.
I'm out of here. Don't want to do it. Don't want none of this. Opt out. Nope, no bats for me, thank you. Oh, shit! Bats! No, we're good.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
This is called Kid Strats. Just outrun the damn bats.
That's big.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
That is true.
Look.
Oh, good.
I might get killed by these. Ooh.
God.
God
Oh,
damn.
that was close.
I didn't even need to do that. I could have just taken a death and gotten full health. And with that, we have rescued Esmeralda, the
Hey.
distressed damsel.
Hey, Esma.
Alright, we want to rank this one?
I think so. Let's go.
Folks, is Wizards and Warriors 1 better or worse than Bubsy? Think about it. Think carefully.
Think.
This is one of my favorite video games, and my feelings will be hurt if you give this a double Bubsy. Nah, you can do what you want. You have freedom.
Alright. Angel Bubsy, Angel Bubsy, Angel Bubsy. Looking like we're going above Bubsy. I agree.
Thanks, everybody. You're right. This game is better than Bubsy. Especially back in '87. I can't state enough just how good of a game this was, considering how much crap there was on the NES back then. But how high up there are we going to put it?
Well, Danny, do you think it's better than Wrath of Black Manta?
Yes.
Okay.
How about, let's go to where Wai Wai World 2 is.
Okay.
That was today's big winner so far, right? I want to say this is better than Wai Wai World 2, but can I get people to agree with me on that, is the question.
That would be, let's see, that is a 266 between Fire and Ice and Super Back to the Future 2.
Hey, I made the jump.
Hey, I missed it.
It's because I got the feather. It's really easy when you have that. Otherwise, there's some ridiculous shit you gotta do. Anyway, what's above Wai Wai World 2?
Fire and Ice, Getsu Fumaden, and Battletoads.
Is this better than Battletoads?
I think it's better than Battletoads.
I think it's better than Battletoads too.
Alright, and above that is The Boy and His Blob.
We ranked a game above Wai Wai World 2, didn't we? Wampum? I want to say this is better than Wampum.
Okay.
That may be a little bit more controversial.
Ooh, that's pretty high up there. We're with Pole's Hudson Adventure Island, Pole's Big Adventure, and Larissa and Desu. So,
What do you think? Is this better than Adventure Island 1?
no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, we've got controversy on our hands.
Alright, what do the folks think? Wizards and Warriors 1, better than Adventure Island 1? Do we want to do that? Can we live with ourselves if we do that?
And beyond, thank you for the 86-month resub. We are having a lovely Friday. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the sub. Okay, a plurality of people say no, so
Okay.
Adventure Island is our ceiling.
Okay, good.
Then let's say... Fucking, between Utsudun Des and Alfred Chicken. I know that's putting it below Wampum, but I want to spread these games out a little bit.
I agree with you. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Wizards and Warriors 1, better than Bubsy. Not quite in the top 100, but a good time, especially if you're a little baby who doesn't know how to play video games yet. Very, very highly recommended for babies. And it's an Acclaim game, too. It's pretty good for Acclaim.
Really good for Acclaim.
You want to do one last quick one?
If it's quick, yeah.
This will be very quick. Someone suggested this in the Discord, and I was like, oh my god, this game does begin with W. What if we did play that? Wouldn't that be funny? Or would this just be a joke we're playing on ourselves? So what is this game? Well, you're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, Clip It, this is your fault. Everyone blame Clip It for this one. So we don't usually rank these pirate games on our list, but I think we should, especially the ones that are unique and not just like graphical hacks of other games. As far as I know, this is a completely original creation. It's not based on anything else. This game has its own level design, its own sprites. It is its own thing. Yeah, we've ranked a few. We usually stick with typically licensed and officially released video games. Yeah, you like those 3 FPS jumps.
No.
Alex, you're about to lose your last life already. What the hell? You were so good at Wizards and Warriors. One hit to go. One hit to clear the entire game with. Oh, you got the skateboard. Nice. So maybe this is as good as Adventure Island, which also had a skateboard. Game over. Back in it. Alex is just like, no, fuck it. We gotta do this.
I do.
Alex is #1 king gamer.
Yeah, now who's gonna trim whose antlers?
Guess we'll find out. Really, really jerky scrolling, especially when you scroll the screen vertically. This game does not play or control well, but it is its own unique thing, and it does need to be ranked eventually, so why not on the night when we rank the W's? Yeah, it killed me that Alex skipped the game over, but we'll see it eventually.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make you see the game over.
We will be seeing many game overs. Yeah, we're getting into that Russian bootleg gaming. We're gaming on the Dendi now. This is no longer the NES or the Famicom. We're playing Dendi. Happy Friday, everybody. Just in one gulp, like, it was so unceremonious. I think it's more disturbing that way.
I just think those first 2 hits are unavoidable.
You think so? Yeah, the people who made this also hacked Felix the Cat, which is an actual real NES game that's pretty good. And they did a whole bunch of other insane bootlegs, kind of like this one, which are like Felix the Cat, but, you know, twisted and awful. Fritz the Cat, if only. Right, yeah, Smebble. So if you notice on the title screen, there was a logo in the upper right. Translated, that logo says New Spaghetti.
So it's based off of New Spaghetti, not Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
He looks like Bugs Bunny.
Right, yeah, so New Spaghetti is a Russian cartoon featuring a wolf and a rabbit who are always at odds with each other. Alex and I watched the whole series like many years ago. It's pretty good. I like it. It has a lot of homoerotic undertones for some reason.
It's very strange.
It's very weird, very funny, and I don't think the wolf ever eats the rabbit whole. That's something they made up for this game. It is super gay.
go.
Alex has handed over the controller in record time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
So, I don't think the version of this that's actually using new Paghetti characters exists. Either it doesn't exist or it's undumped. I think at some point they just decided, you know what, why not just put Bugs Bunny in it so we can pirate this in more countries or whatever. Replace the wolf with Wile E. Coyote, I guess? He doesn't really look like Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, you have an attack in this. And most importantly, the way you make the jumps in this game is to actually fall in the pit and then jump while you're falling.
Okay.
You have... It's kind of ironic considering you're a rabbit in this game, but you have insane coyote time in this game. That's the ability.
Funny.
That's the ability to jump after you've fallen off a platform. So it takes some finesse, but you can play and beat this game. I was about to say play and beat it normally, but there's nothing normal about this. I'll see how far I can get. It's been many years. No. There we go. Oh, fucking...
Fuck.
You had to put the guy right there, huh?
Yeah, I really don't like that bird placement.
Well, I like the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you're Bugs Bunny. I like that you're under threat of being eaten if you fail. That really ups the stakes a little bit in a way that other games can't. The background is a nice shade of purple.
I do like the background.
You turn into the Tasmanian Devil when you attack. So there's a lot to like here. Don't know what to do about that bear, though. That was really cool. Did you see
cool,
that?
Danny.
That was a really cool sequence of events. I just wanted to throw this one in quick as a bonus because it was suggested, and then I was like, oh, wouldn't that be funny if we did play Wait and See? You just can't... You can't kill the bear. Tonight's objective, get past the bear. Can I even jump over him?
Oh,
Really tight jump if you can make it.
hate that bear. Hate that skunk. Actually, the skunk's fine. It's that bird who's our real enemy. You know that bird's evil.
They just put it right there. And yeah, that's a sound effect they stole from Contra. I really love NES pirate games. It really feels like a place where anything and everything can happen, where there are no rules, there are no morals. You can just have your character being eaten whole after you die. It makes me think of that one Felix the Cat pirate game for Genesis where they have him like bloodied after you lose.
Freaky.
Playing these games feels like something you shouldn't be seeing, even as an adult. I just noticed the bug's face in the lower right.
He's like, ah.
You really want to play this shit? There's a bird over there.
This is why Battle City was so popular.
Yeah, because it was in this. There's another one!
Hate that bird. Hate that bird. Yeah, at least no one's ripping off their flesh.
Yeah, true. You can't really show that in detailed 8-bit graphics. Thank God, in fact. What are you?
They're riding on a motorcycle.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. They're cool.
That is cool. Watch out for the tractor. God, that's a tight jump. I'm not gonna make this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I want a Dendi. I know we couldn't use it on any TV that we have,
Yeah.
but I think it would be cool to have. That thing's got a really cool mascot.
I do like the Dendi mascot.
I made it. Whoop, nope. Ah, we'll take it. I watched Looney Tunes back in action. I thought that movie was okay.
I remember that, yeah. I don't remember Bugs crying with his ribs exposed.
Are you sure that's not a creepypasta? Maybe that was in the director's cut. Alright, bird. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump forward and then go back.
Okay.
What the? Excuse me? Wow, that's so elaborate. Maybe there is no bird.
Bird disappeared.
No, the bird's in the next jump, I think. Yeah. Alright. Now we're good.
There you go.
Bird? You can't spin through the cars. Or the tractors. Okay, skateboard. At least gives you an extra hit. That's nice. No! Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't do this. Can you, like, get more height or something if you... No.
Oh.
Okay, we had a life in reserve. We can still do this. It's still good.
Okay.
Just you wait and see. Eh?
Oh. Hey. Get out of here, bird. And you destroyed that car.
I'm so scared, dude. What? Oh my god.
Hey, I've never seen this level before.
Live footage of someone actually beating a level of Wait and See on NES. Your move, every other retro streamer. Now what the hell do I do here? Alright. This is uncharted territory.
Literally never seen past the first level, so this is all new to me.
I don't think I have either. Usually I give up.
Yeah, same.
Pineapple? Good pineapple or bad pineapple? Probably.
Good pineapple.
It's probably, yeah, it's a bad pineapple.
Are you kidding me? How are pineapples bad? How dare they?
He tried to eat it just like unpeeled. He just like stuffed his face in it.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, don't eat that.
No, you can't make that jump. It's just... Okay. Alright. Sure. Wait and See, also known as New Spaghetti, for your Dendi / bootleg Famicom.
Are we ranking this?
Folks, is Wait and See better or worse than Bubsy? We gotta make this official. Angel Bubsy. If we put this above Bubsy, so help me God.
No.
I don't, yeah. I'd like... I'm proud of you people who try to make the argument that yes, this is better than Bubsy, but no. No, there's no world where this is better than Bubsy. We should probably go to the bottom of the list. I think this is better than some of those games down there that I would categorize as depressing, and that would leave you as a worse person for having played them.
Better than Family Dog?
Now, hang on.
Okay.
I'm not going to say this is better than Family Dog. I will say this is better than Back to the Future 2 and 3.
Okay.
The highest I'll go is... Can we say this is better than Scunny Save Our Pizzas, at least? Or is that too much?
Chat, is this better or worse than Scunny?
Scunny was repulsive. An absolutely horrible game.
Scunny has better than Scunny. Scunny was funny bad at
Better
least.
than
Worse
Scunny. Scunny has a better frame rate, more charm than Scunny. I beat a level of this on like Rollo Gump. Yeah, point taken. Rather endure this than Scunny. That's the thing. Yeah, I could see myself like enabling some cheats and playing through this out of curiosity. While Scunny, I never want to see him again.
Alright, how about this? Right below Family Dog, right above Scunny. Chat?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it then.
Put it in there. I've seen enough people agree with my crazy thoughts that, yeah, we have to do this now. Wait and See. A new bottom 10 game. I know it's kind of cheating because it's a bootleg Dendi game, but still, it stands out and it deserves to be ranked. I think Wait and See is like a translation of New Spaghetti, right?
Mm-hmm.
New Spaghetti is like, oh, just you wait.
Yeah,
or something like
basically.
that.
Like, wait and... Just you wait and see, basically.
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Still better than Game Gear Tasmania. We still gotta rank that. I don't think we ever ranked Game Gear Tasmania. Maybe someday. But with that, we're done. That's it.
That's it?
It is now officially the weekend. Feel free to enjoy the weekend however you want. You can play Wait and See. You can play Scunny Save Our Pizzas. That's your freedom to do whatever you want. I recommend playing Wizards and Warriors if you've never played that before. That's a good time, no matter what kind of gamer you are, no matter what your skill level is. Yeah, highly recommend checking out Wizards and Warriors.
Check it out.
Yeah, also check out Wampum. Also check out Wrath of the Black Manta if that looked good to you. Overall, I'd say a good mix of games tonight. A nice bunch of W's. And thank you all for watching.
You're welcome. I don't know why I'm thanking you. I didn't do shit.
Thank you all for the bits and the subs and the raids and stuff.
Support, yeah.
We appreciate it. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday, with what our patrons vote to see. We are going to do a top 30 exploration of a microcomputer. Will it be the Amstrad CPC? Will it be the ZX Spectrum? That's up to our patrons. So if you want to vote for that, head to patreon.com/retropals. And if you're in the $5 tier, you get to tell us what you think about that. I'm looking forward to either one of those. We've covered those systems before where we've been like, oh, these systems have such bad arcade ports, or wow, this is like a hidden gem. That's neat. But this is our chance to finally dive in and see what's officially considered the best games for these systems. So I want to give them a fair shake finally.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. Our latest one is a look at Natsume's Super Nintendo Super Famicom catalog, so do check that out if you want to see some really good games. We played some really cool stuff in that one, so do check that out. We also are on social media, Blue Sky and co-host. Let me just drop those links in the chat. You can follow us there to find out when we go live, when we've got new videos up on YouTube, and, of course, all of the RetroPals news you can use.
And some news you can't use.
Yeah.
See if you can figure out which is which. All right, what do we got here? We got, oh man, this is going to be a tough call. Okay, nope, I've made my decision. We have to do this raid because no one ever plays this game, and I love this game. Swell Time G-Pool and Noka are playing Love and Destroy for PS1.
Oh, wow.
Which is a combination, like, mecha action game and dating sim, sorta. We played through this a long time ago here on the stream. That was multiple years ago. This game's incredible. It is one of a kind, and G-Pool's a good streamer, so go say hi and give him a follow if you haven't already. All right, that's it. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Do whatever you want because it's the weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.